The alarm clock screams. You hit snooze. It's the start of another day. Sound familiar? Millions of people around the world are trapped in the same routine. Wake up, go to work, come home exhausted, and do it all again tomorrow. This is the 9-to-5 grind. We trade our precious time for a paycheck. But what if I told you there's another way? It's time to challenge the traditional notions of work and wealth. It's time to break free from the 9-to-5 trap. We'll delve into the limitations of trading time for money and the illusion of job security. Get ready to challenge the status quo and embark on a journey towards financial empowerment. The most fundamental flaw of the 9-to-5 system is the concept of trading time for money. You clock in, you work your hours, and you get paid for that specific amount of time. This might seem straightforward, but it creates a significant limitation. Your income is directly proportional to the number of hours you work. Even if you work non-stop, there's a cap on how much you can earn. This creates a ceiling on your income potential. No matter how talented or hardworking you are, you're essentially selling your time, a finite resource, for a limited return. This system benefits the employer more than the employee. When you work for a company, your hard work and dedication contribute to its success. You help generate profits, increase revenue, and build the brand. However, the rewards of your efforts are not equally distributed. While your work makes the company richer, you only receive a small fraction of the value you create. Your salary is just one expense for the company, while the profits generated from your work often go to shareholders, investors, and top executives. This disparity in wealth distribution is a key reason why the 9-to-5 system often fails to create financial freedom for employees. Breaking free from this system requires shifting your mindset from working for someone else's wealth to building your own. One of the least discussed aspects of the 9-to-5 trap is the heavy tax burden placed on employees. As an employee, your income is taxed at a higher rate compared to businesses and investors. This means a significant portion of your hard-earned money goes directly to the government, leaving you with less to save, invest, or spend as you see fit. This disparity in the tax system further exacerbates the financial challenges faced by employees trapped in the 9-to-5 cycle. Breaking free from the 9-to-5 trap often requires diversifying your income sources and learning how to navigate the tax system to your advantage. Many people stay in their 9-to-5 jobs because they believe it offers security. They value the steady paycheck, health insurance, and the perceived stability of a traditional job. However, this sense of security can be an illusion. The reality is, your job security is entirely dependent on the company's success and the whims of your superiors. Economic downturns, company mergers, automation, and even office politics can lead to layoffs, leaving you vulnerable and financially insecure. Your job security is essentially outsourced to external factors beyond your control, making it a precarious foundation for financial freedom. True security comes from taking control of your finances, building multiple income streams, and investing in assets that generate passive income. Relying solely on a 9-to-5 job for your financial well-being is like building your house on rented land. The 9-to-5 system often feels like a race against a silent thief inflation. Every year, the cost of living steadily rises, chipping away at the purchasing power of your hard-earned money. Your salary might increase incrementally, but it rarely keeps pace with the rising costs of housing, healthcare, education, and everyday essentials. This means that even if you're earning more money year after year, you might actually be able to afford less. The insidious nature of inflation is that it silently eats away at your savings and future prospects. The money you're setting aside for retirement today might not be enough to maintain your current lifestyle in the future. The 9-to-5 trap often blinds people to the impact of inflation. Breaking free requires understanding how inflation erodes wealth and seeking investments that outpace its growth. The 9-to-5 system often pushes individuals towards a dangerous cycle of debt. With limited income and rising living costs, many rely on credit cards, loans, and mortgages to make ends meet, purchase homes, or fund their lifestyles. While debt can be a useful tool when managed responsibly, it can quickly turn into a burden that hinders financial freedom. The problem with debt is that it creates a financial obligation that eats into your future income. Instead of investing in assets or saving for your goals, a significant portion of your earnings goes towards paying interest charges and debt repayments. This creates a cycle where you're constantly working to pay off past expenses rather than building wealth for the future. The 9-to-5 trap often normalizes debt as a necessary part of life. Escaping this cycle requires adopting a mindful approach to debt, prioritizing saving and investing, and seeking alternative paths to financing your goals. The traditional concept of retirement, working for 40+ years and then enjoying your golden years, is becoming increasingly elusive within the confines of the 9-to-5 system. With longer lifespans, rising healthcare costs, and inadequate savings, many find themselves financially unprepared for retirement, forced to work longer, or compromise their desired lifestyle. The 9-to-5 trap often lulls individuals into a false sense of security regarding retirement. They contribute to retirement plans, assuming it will be sufficient, but often fail to account for inflation, unexpected expenses, or the possibility of outliving their savings. This can lead to a rude awakening when retirement becomes a reality and their financial resources fall short. Breaking free from this mirage requires taking control of your retirement planning, exploring alternative income streams, and creating a financial plan that aligns with your desired lifestyle and longevity. The 9-to-5 trap goes beyond financial limitations. It often comes with a hidden cost of conformity. By adhering to the traditional path, individuals may sacrifice their passions, creativity, and entrepreneurial spirit, settling for a life that prioritizes security over fulfillment. The 9-to-5 system often rewards conformity and obedience. Employees are encouraged to follow established procedures, adhere to company culture, and prioritize career advancement within the confines of the organization. This can stifle creativity, innovation, and the desire to pursue your own ventures. Breaking free from this conformity requires courage, self-awareness, and a willingness to challenge societal norms. Perhaps the most significant hidden cost of the 9-to-5 trap is the opportunity cost of lost time. By dedicating a large portion of your life to a job that may not align with your passions or financial goals, you miss out on valuable time to pursue other avenues for growth, fulfillment, and wealth creation. Time is a finite resource, And spending over 40 hours a week on a job that doesn't inspire you or contribute to your financial freedom can feel like a significant sacrifice. It's about the missed opportunities to travel, spend time with loved ones, start a business, or simply enjoy life on your own terms. The 9-to-5 trap often creates a sense of urgency and busyness that prevents individuals from pursuing their passions or investing in their personal growth. Breaking free requires prioritizing your time, setting boundaries, and making conscious choices about how you want to spend this precious resource. Escaping the 9-to-5 trap begins with a fundamental shift in mindset. You need to move away from the traditional notion of job security and embrace the idea of creating your own financial freedom. This requires challenging societal norms and adopting a more entrepreneurial approach to your life and finances. Start by questioning the beliefs you hold about money, work, and success. Embrace the idea that you are in control of your financial destiny. One of the most effective ways to escape the 9-to-5 trap is to build a portfolio of income-generating assets. These are assets that generate passive income, meaning you earn money without actively trading your time for it. Real estate is a classic example of an income-generating asset. Purchasing rental properties can provide a steady stream of passive income through rent payments, while also offering potential for appreciation in value over time. The key is to diversify your investments across different asset classes to mitigate risk and maximize your potential for passive income. Relying solely on a single source of income, such as a 9-to-5 job, puts you in a vulnerable position. Diversifying your income streams is crucial for building financial resilience and creating multiple paths to wealth. One way to diversify is to develop side hustles or freelance gigs alongside your 9-to-5 job. Creating and selling digital products such as online courses, ebooks, or printables can provide passive income streams that generate revenue even while you sleep. The internet has lowered the barriers to entry for creating and selling digital products, making it easier than ever to monetize your knowledge and skills. Financial literacy is essential for escaping the 9-to-5 trap and achieving financial freedom. It empowers you to make informed decisions about your money, manage your finances effectively, and build a secure financial future. Investing in your financial education is one of the best investments you can make. Start by educating yourself on basic financial concepts, such as budgeting, saving, investing, debt management, and retirement planning. There are countless resources available online, including articles, blogs, podcasts, and YouTube channels dedicated to personal finance. Consider taking courses or workshops on specific financial topics that interest you, such as real estate investing, stock market trading, or starting a business. Investing in your financial education will pay off exponentially in the long run. Don't be afraid to seek guidance from financial advisors or mentors who can provide personalized advice and support. A qualified financial advisor can help you create a financial plan, choose the right investments, and navigate complex financial decisions. While side hustles and freelancing can provide additional income streams, embracing entrepreneurship offers the potential for greater financial freedom and control over your work life. Starting your own business allows you to be your own boss, set your own hours, and build something you're passionate about. Don't let fear of failure hold you back. Many successful entrepreneurs have faced setbacks and failures along the way. Embrace these challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. And remember that even the most successful businesses started with an idea and a leap of faith. Start by identifying a problem you're passionate about solving or a need in the market that you can fulfill. Develop a business plan, research your target audience, and explore different business models that align with your goals and resources. The internet has made it easier than ever to launch and grow a business. Take advantage of online tools and resources, connect with other entrepreneurs, and never stop learning and adapting to the ever-changing business landscape. Time is your most valuable asset. Reclaim control of your time and design a life that aligns with your values. Break free from the constraints of a traditional work schedule. Create a lifestyle that prioritizes freedom and flexibility. Set clear boundaries between work and personal life. Limit distractions and prioritize joy and fulfillment. Explore remote work opportunities for greater freedom. Embrace challenges, celebrate successes, and strive for a fulfilling life. Meet Sarah, a former office assistant tired of the 9-to-5 grind. One day, Sarah decided to take control of her financial future. She educated herself about real estate investing. Sarah bought a duplex, living in one unit and renting the other. Her passive income grew, allowing her to quit her job. Today, Sarah is a successful real estate entrepreneur. Mark was a software developer stuck in a corporate job that was both unfulfilling and financially limiting. He had a passion for photography and spent his evenings and weekends pursuing his hobby. Little did he know that his passion project would become his ticket to financial freedom. Mark started sharing his photography on social media platforms and was surprised by the positive response he received. He quit his corporate job and poured all his energy into growing his photography business. Today, Mark runs a thriving 7-figure photography business, specializing in portrait and commercial photography. You've seen the limitations of the 9-to-5 trap. You've heard inspiring stories of people breaking free. Will you take control of your financial destiny? The first step is deciding you want something more. Break free from limitations and embrace financial freedom. The time for change is now. You are not alone in this journey. Millions are waking up to the 9-to-5 trap and seeking financial freedom. Join the movement of individuals taking control of their lives. Connect with others on a similar path. Find a mentor for guidance and support. Sharing your journey provides motivation and insights. Escaping the 9-to-5 trap is about empowerment. Achieve financial freedom to make a greater impact. Pursue your passions and support causes you believe in. Create a ripple effect of positive change. The journey starts with a single step. Take that step today and join the movement. The 9-to-5 trap keeps millions locked in financial dependence. But keys to freedom can be found through knowledge, action, and mindset shifts. A life brimming with freedom and purpose is a real possibility. Imagine waking up without an alarm clock. Picture pursuing passions and spending quality time with loved ones. This is the promise of financial freedom within your reach. The path to financial freedom starts with a single step. It begins with a decision to break free from the status quo and embrace the possibilities that await. It starts with a commitment to yourself, to your dreams, and to designing a future that excites and inspires you. Don't let fear, doubt, or the perceived security of the familiar hold you back. Embrace the unknown, embrace the challenges, and embrace the transformative power of taking control of your financial well-being. The resources, the knowledge, and the support you need are all within reach. Start small, start today, and never underestimate the power of consistent action. Invest in your financial literacy, explore alternative income streams, and surround yourself with a community of like-minded individuals who will support you on your journey. The life you desire, the life of freedom and fulfillment, is waiting for you. Take the first step and begin creating it today.